This is Biblical Tarot, and I'm back with another video. And in this video, I will be doing a reading for a friend. And the question is person A serious about a relationship? So I am using my Kabbalistic Tarot deck, and I use that to shuffle and deal the spread. And so after that, I got the Rider-Waite, and I put that up against the Kabbalistic Tarot so we can see the cartoonmancy. Cartoonmancy. And see the pictures. So I'm going to start at the beginning here. And the beginning is the Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles, it is Gabora and Asaya. And Gabora and Asaya means severity and earth. And the horoscope is Mercury and Taurus. And Mercury focuses on material values. They adore cumulating, which is accumulate material assets, including money, but often have problems with it. They are oriented to particular practical activities and neglect theory, which does not let them pull cunning tricks and profit easily. It's a loss of money or standing, trouble with material worlds, hard work efforts, agronomy, which is soil management, construction, good at everyday issues, but has poverty, rudeness, and severity. And we see the two people on a card who look like they're in a lot of trouble with material-wise. So one's kind of beat up, and the female is leading the beat up one. So I always see this card as the card of when the female has to take the lead because the male can't lead the relationship, or the woman is, in charge and the man can't lead. So the second card is the Nine of Wands, and this is the Nine of Wands on the Kabbalistic Tarot, and it is Yesod and Atziluth, and that means foundation in the highest spiritual plane, which is Atziluth, which means fire. That's the universe or the world of fire, which is the world of wands, Atziluth. And the horoscope is Moon in Sagittarius, which the key word is emotional idealism. And the key word for the Five of Pentacles was certainty. I didn't say that. But the key word for the Nine of Wands is emotional idealism. And the Moon in Sagittarius has great aptitude for extrasensory sixth sense and occultism. They are natural born preachers and teachers. However, the Moon in Sagittarius can often be inconsistent, always seeking, and torn between opposites. Colossal power, unbreakable strength, immense might, huge success, and active struggles. Sorry about that, guys. And active struggles. Victory after thoughts and concerns, health, quick condolences, and abstinency, recovering from illness, stubbornness, not yielding. Wait a sec, guys. Sorry about that. Okay. And so I see the Nine of Wands as being on guard for something, especially when he's looking at the Five of Wands, that uncertainty or the certainty of worry, because the card is called the Lord of Worry. And usually when the card comes up, there's troubles. And the Nine of Wands is looking at the troubles, which I find the Nine of Wands to be the person that I'm giving the reading for, because they are very extrasensory with sixth sense. And they're a natural born teacher. So I can see them on their guard for just exactly what the Five of Pentacles is showing. So we're going to go to the next card, which is the Knight of Cups. And, you know, I've had a reading where I had the Knight of Cups too. And in my readings, like when the Knight of Cups doesn't come before, but it comes after, usually it's not a good sign. You know, he's going away. He's not coming in. So I do look for those types of symbolisms in the cards about which way the characters are facing and what are they doing, what are they looking at. And he's facing going out of the reading because of the way I'm reading it. Now, if he was at the beginning, he'd be coming in. But since he's at the end of it, this is the third card, he's coming out of it. And the Knight of Cups is air and water. He's air and water. And I'll see if he has a word. I don't think he has a word. He doesn't have a word, but he is the air of water, which is the Lord of the waves and waters, Prince of the chariot of water, Prince of elemental beings in the water. Okay, so the Knight of Cups he has an exquisite force, skillful artistic character, boisterous nature, and a tranquil look, succeeding in both good and evil, but leaning towards evil, having apparent force as an ally or wisdom. Okay, so like I said before, he's going away. He's not facing towards the Nine of Wands. He's going the other way. He's looking the other way, and he's looking into the last card, which is the shadow card, or the bottom of the deck card, which brings the whole reading into perspective, which he's going right into the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords represents Bina and Yetzirah, which means understanding in air, which is the Ruach spirit. Okay, so this is all about the thoughts, you know. Sometimes I see it as a little bit emotion, because the thoughts can give you that emotion with it, but it's more on the thought side. And it's Saturn and Libra. It's a creative aspect, acute sense of justice, planning, and judiciousness when making a decision. It's a negative state of Saturn and Libra, and it includes discord, conflicts, neglecting of other people's opinion, and suppressing others. Okay, it's a failure, an obstruction, a disunion, absence, quarrels, beginning of discord, opposition, misfortune, and suffering, tears, destructive pleasures, boast redemption of promises, honesty in monetary operations, selfishness, reckless, but occasionally can be generous. And that is the Three of Swords, which that Knight of Cups, he's walking right into it. So if I was to bring this whole thing together, that I can't say if the person is serious or not, but I can say that it probably would end up in, failure, or, opposition, a lot of opposition. Because a person can be serious about something, but the two people might not be equally yoked. And I find it interesting that the Saturn and Libra came up with justice because the person practices law, you know. So I thought that was pretty interesting too. So I hope this helps because, you know, I want my friend to be careful, and I'd rather her be with somebody who is equally yoked to her rather than waste time with someone who's not going to be in a union. So, thank you for listening to my reading and supporting me. And like I said, if anybody wants a reading, I'm open for readings. Thank you, love you, and bye.